that wasn't supposed to come up.
Hi, we are live.
Yes, we are live. Welcome to our live today. We are the Marylander that's rocking this business. So we just decided to come on today and to just share with you guys a little about our business and the reason why we start this business. And I'm going to let my fellow Marylanders introduce themselves. And as always, I'm Jadine. And go ahead, Kathy.
I'm Kathy. Very happy to be here today to share a little bit about what got me going in the business.
Hi, everyone. I am Tammy. I'm very, very excited to be part of this group, Marylanders, and be here today. We talk about our amazing online business.
Priscilla.
Hi, I'm Priscilla, and I'm so excited to be part of this business, and I can't wait to learn more and grow. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Eniola. I'm also part of the Marylanders, rocking this business. Let's do this together.
Yes. Well, welcome everyone. So let us give our audience some of the awesome benefit that we have in this business, you know, and I can let me start. I can talk about this business in so many ways, but when I first start this business, I didn't know anything. I wasn't like computer savvy nor anything. So, but that didn't stop me from going forward in look because I was looking for change. So that didn't stop me from that because, in this business, as you guys can also talk a little about the training that we have in this business, that is so awesome. You don't have to worry about if you're tech savvy or anything like that because you have your one-on-one mentor and coach, one-on-one coach, and a community that, you know, walk you through, so you're not alone in this business. So, what's your favorite part about this training, would you say, Katie?
It's the fact that the automation actually does everything for you.
Yeah.
It takes a big load off your shoulders. You don't
Oh,
really have to
yeah.
worry about it, and all you have to do is pretty much it sells itself. Because when something sells itself, it really takes the load off you. It's less stress, and so that all you have to do is just to concentrate and focus on just building, growing the business.
Agree. And do you have anything, Tammy? Is this?
Yes, yes. As you mentioned, there are so many great benefits about this business. But what I really love about this business is that besides the training, besides the coach and mentor that we have, the fact that we don't have to sell anything in this business, and we are here just to introduce this opportunity to the world. And we have we are not involved in the selling part and
Right.
no shipping or inventory or anything. This is the best benefit for me.
Yeah. Priscilla?
Yeah, about one thing I like about this business is the how do we call it? You don't have to be a tech savvy. Although I was a tech savvy, but if you have limited tech savvy experience, you just walk through the videos with the DT is a packet or whatever, and then step by step you're able to set up your um all your community, everything like step by step, and it's so easy. And I love that, and I can't wait to enjoy the benefits with you all.
Yes. Adi?
For me, it's everything that encompasses into this business, like every little bit that everybody has mentioned, the mentorship, the coaching, the ability to start from where you have with what you have, the ability to have the time freedom, financial freedom, the ability to be there for your kids and to watch their milestones, the ability to grow personally and generally, the ability to support each other, help each other, so you are not leaving anybody behind. So that is the reason, that is my main reason for joining this business, because the community is so big, and here we are helping each other, and we're here to also help as many who are out there looking for such opportunity.
Yeah. It's in how many countries? It's in 25 countries. Yeah, 25 countries. So it's a global business. It's not just it's it's awesome. And to what I like to, about this business as well is the fact that, but who would want to leave such a business that is so awesome to not do it and pass it on to loved one if you don't have to? But we have that option if you choose to, and that's one of the thing that I like about it, is that I can pass it on, you know you know back in my country, it's like they don't normally like leave generation wealth per se, because I'm from Jamaica, and to be able to start that, to be able to do that here, to me it's awesome, because it's also, they can also pass it on to their kids, and their grandkids, and it go on and on and on, you know so, and on top of that, so, some people would say that this business is a scam. What you guys say about that?
I was very skeptical actually when initially I decided to enroll. I mean, after I watched the webinar, when the paperwork came through, I was really skeptical. I was telling my mentor, I said, I don't know, why do you guys need my information? And she was laughing at me. She said, I have to give you that information. I don't know where it's going. And she said, if it makes you feel better, she said, just look it up, because
Yeah,
everything is there. And she said, would you make it feel better that it's taxable? When she mentioned the IRS, that settled it for me, because
yeah,
nobody really wants to mess with the IRS. So I said, that's it. I told her I was ready. I was ready to enroll. Yeah, it just settled my spirit when she mentioned that. Yeah.
and what I like too, if you're not legal in that country, you cannot do this business at all. So you have to. So that's one that tells me that, okay, it doesn't matter what people said, I know what I know is for them to come in and get that information for themselves, you
Right.
know. So, and
Skeptical people are very smart people because they don't fall for everything.
yes,
Skepticism is the way of showing that you dig and dig down and figure out what it is. So if people are skeptical, it's a very good way to start actually. But this business is legal, and it has more than 50 years of
yeah,
working, and it has in so many different countries, as you mentioned, more than 25, 26 countries branches, and we have more than 42 or 43 locations
yes,
in those countries. So if it was illegal, if it was a scam, it couldn't have been this many years of making money, generating and producing and being successful.
Let me piggyback to what Jardine just said, if I may. I am Nigerian, so I'm saying piggybacking because what I'm about to say kind of like correlates with what she's saying. A lot of people look back on you, they fall back on you for needs. There's a lot of needs when it comes to food and education to just name a few. And so for me, as a registered nurse, and also as I'm also a minister, I'm a pastor, it really, it was something when I saw this business, when I was flipping on Facebook, and I stopped and I saw the testimonials of people, how well they were doing and how well the business had blessed them. It just told me, it sunk something in my spirit, saying that this is just what you need, because I love to help people. I love to be a blessing, and this would give me an opportunity to give back to the community. So I had to jump on it after I just told you that situation with the IRS was settled in my spirit, and it's been a blessing, because that extra that I'm able to get has helped me to be able to reach out to more people and be a blessing, give back something to the community.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, so I'm like, if anyone that's watching or watching the replay, and you know you're interested in this business, and you want to do this business, and any one of us lady you choose to go through the process with, is like, you do your research. Just do your research and make sure that it's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And if you're skeptical, that's where you can see that this is legit. It's not a phony, you know. It's all go down to do your research.
Yeah.
The
Can I add
webinar,
something? Can I add something to it?
Yes.
yeah,
It's actually good to be skeptical, really.
Yes.
When you're skeptical, it means you're human. Yeah, it's a
true.
human nature to be skeptical. We all were skeptical at one point in time.
Mm,
Or the only difference is we took a leap of faith.
mm,
Yes.
Like, okay, it's an opportunity. Oh, $149 is refundable. Okay, let me dive in and see what's going in there. And when we get into the community and we start seeing testimonials here and there, I'm like, the first time I saw something, I'm like, wait a minute, where have I been? I'm like, wake up, where have you been? I've been sleeping all these years, like, this is real? And my coach called, are you still? I said, hey, I want to start. I've just been in the community doing my due diligence, went on Google, the company name. I went on Google, read Google review
yeah,
and all that, I will see people post their testimony. I will go to their page and scroll down to see when they started, the way they were looking when they started, right? Their physical appearance.
mhm,
And now that they are big in the business and how they're looking, the difference
right,
is clear, so glaring. Like, so I
yeah,
assess everything. I'm like, oh my goodness. When I now saw somebody drop a bomb on the huge sum of commission they made, I'm like, geez, where have I been? Girl, where have you been? I was asking myself.
right,
So that was a wake-up
right,
call for me. And I just have to, like, okay, it's time to start. I just have to start now. I just have to start. So it's good to be skeptical, but this is us telling you that you're human. You can be skeptical, but take a leap of faith. Join the community. Do your whole due diligence. If you want to know the name of the company we partner with, reach out to any of us. We will give you the information. And if this thing is in the process, where we have process of, for you to start, is a process. You have to take step one, then step one will take you to step two, two
Yeah.
will take you to step three. So you have all the information, available to you. Do your due diligence is very, very, very important, because we are talking about digits here. We're talking about, so many things here. We're talking about financial freedom and, personal freedom and all that here. We're talking about health and wealth.
Yeah.
It all encompasses in the package we have for you. So if you are really, really, really out there looking for something to change you are craving for a change, you are out there, you are hungry to know more, to have more, you need more, you are really thirsty. I want you to reach out to any of us, reach out to any of us and ask me, okay, I'm hungry for a change in my life. There are so many of you out there that you are working, the job you're doing, you really don't like it, but you just have to go because you have to pay your bills. And
yeah,
some of some people out there, you have a job, you really like it, but your take home can't even, sponsor your lifestyle. And here we are giving you a gold mine that we have something that can help you sponsor your lifestyle. I don't care what lifestyle you want to live, girl, or any man hearing me right now. We have a package. This program will sponsor your lifestyle. It's tested and trusted. It's proven. IRS, you can file
Yes.
taxes with this. If you are not eligible to work in your country, you can't even do this business. So yeah, it is important to build generational wealth,
Yeah.
so that's it. You can be skeptical, but don't sit long on skepticism. Wake up and do your own due diligence, and you will also come on live and tell us your testimony.
May,
And
may I may
about
I say this, please?
okay.
Thank you, our sister, for saying that. When you think about it, when you do think about it, and you do decide, which we're employing and encouraging you to come on board, please make sure you watch the webinar. The webinar is so important because the information that you gather, I mean, is loads of it there that encompasses everything that you need. It also helps you to make an informed decision. What I'm going to share with you cannot equate with the loads of information that are put together.
True.
So I really want you, yes, you say, I am one of those that I've heard what these ladies are saying. I want to take a leap of faith. I want to dive into it. I really encourage you to watch the webinar. It's very, very important. Please.
Yes. And for anyone out there that have a good why, as as Adi said, you may in a job that you don't want to be in anymore, or whatever situation it may be, because my why for starting this business, when I work in the healthcare field, and that's around when that big pandemic is, and I asked for like a schedule change
Mhm.
to, so I can be there for my kids. Because in the long run, you still have to put family first. Because if you're at work, working, and your child is not covered, what's going to happen to them? They're
Mhm.
either going to go in the system, or, you don't know. So you got to be there for them. So when I request that from them, they refuse it. And that's how I come across this business. And, I never look back since. Because, and on top of that, my parents, they are getting older. I don't want them to keep working all these years in their old age. So, that's why I take a leap of faith. And as my sister said, skeptical was an understatement. But, if you want good for yourself, you have to take that leap of faith. You have to get out that comfort zone. Because I remember go making a video to say something. I was, oh my goodness, nerves. Mm. So I have nerves. Oh, I was even shaking. I don't know, sometimes my lips are shaking, but guess what? I still do it. I still did it because I want that change. And sometimes, not sometimes, all the times, you cannot listen to families and friends. you know you know what you want. You see your dream, you see your vision. And two, Rome didn't make in one day. God didn't make the world in one day. So you have to take baby steps to and consistency to meet the result and the reward that you're seeking. So you guys, anyone want to say what their why was? And
Yeah, I would want to say something. So I was skeptical before I come to my why. I did all my research, but my mentor had to show me her W-2 for me
oh,
to really believe it. And I was like,
Ah.
how can she be making such money?
Mm.
And she's
yeah,
like, she just works 2 hours a day. But
Mhm.
mind you, around that time, I had given birth freshly. So it took me almost 3 months. So after the 3 months, I just thought about it. I was like, okay, so if I want to have time for the baby and another baby home and also still earn, then this is something that it can be for me. And I spoke with my husband about that, and he was like, okay. He also did his research, and then he gave me the support. So that is my why. As a stay-at-home mom, I would want to work to help my kids, be there for them. And aside being a stay-at-home mom, I'm a nurse from Africa. So as far as I haven't transitioned into working as a nurse here, I was like, can I do something to help me gain whilst I'm in the process of transitioning my documents? So that is why I got into this business.
Yeah.
For me, also the retirement aspect of it was one of the reasons why I decided to take a plunge of faith here, because it was difficult with all the when after you'd finished sorting out the bills, there's usually not much left to fund the retirement. So this served the purpose and helped
Yeah.
me fund for my retirement, and I'm so grateful for that.
For me, my why is or was because I am a hairstylist. I have my own hair salon. I have been working for corporate for many years, and then I decided to start my own hair salon business. And after a few months starting my own business, being so excited to have my own business, unfortunately, I was faced with some health issues that I was not able to work as a hairstylist. That everybody knows, hairstylists, like so many other professions, are very physical demanding. So I had to reduce work behind the chair. So because of that, my income was reduced, and I needed to supplement my income. So I did a lot of research because I wasn't able to work another physical job. I wasn't able to spend a lot of time working another job. I searched into the online world, and after 7 or 8 months of researching, I came across this opportunity, and I just took the leap of faith.
That's awesome. Welcome, Keith. Thanks for joining. Ada.
Okay, so my why. I am a widow, so when you already have children, even things are so expensive now, and when you have children, you have to cater for them. So I suddenly became a widow, and I needed to pick up myself, pick up the pieces that was left, and out of nowhere, I became a single mom, and life has to go on, and I have to be there for my kids. I have to find a way to supplement my income. I have to, do all that I have to do in order so that these kids won't feel, the absence of their father. So when I saw this, it took me a while. I won't lie. That's what I said earlier. Skepticism is normal. It took me a while, to even find something, and I also have to find something that will allow me to be present for my kids, because now it's just me. So there's no one to like, okay, I'm busy, you take them for their, after school activities, or I'm busy, you take them for doctor's appointment. I have to do it all. So I needed something that will make me be available for my kids, and at the same time, I'll make, my incomes, and will live life as if nothing happened. And to the glory of God, God brought this business my way. And then it's been, ever since I started, it's just been so awesome. The business has really, really, helped me in so many ways that that's my personal testimony, looking back when all the old things started and looking to where I am, where God has taken me to right now. I just keep opening my mouth. I'm like, oh, wow. Wow. So God is just so awesome. Don't be like me. I waited till that major thing happened in my life before I started looking. So I don't want anybody to be like me, that you wait till something big hits you, then you're like, oh my God, I find myself in this situation. How can I swim? I can't swim. I find myself in this ocean. I have to find a way to swim, right? So that was what pushed me out there. If it wasn't for that, maybe I wouldn't have started, but that was what pushed me. And I'm glad, I'm very, very glad. I'm so happy, grateful to God that I started, and it's been a huge blessing. So that's my why.
And sorry for your loss, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you find this business, and that's what a lot of people in the community said. The only problem they have is they should have started earlier. They shouldn't wait. They should have started when they first see the opportunity. They should have started. So I want to thank you, ladies, for coming on today. This was awesome. And for whosoever's watching the replay, and we can I say we dare you to get out your comfort zone. We dare you to take a leap of faith for the change that you desire, and you're on the sideline, skeptic about taking that leap of faith. Do your research. We highly recommend. I'm speaking for the ladies because we highly recommend do your research so you can make that right decision, that best for you and your family, So we encourage you to do that. And you guys have a blessed rest of the evening, and we will talk soon. Actually, we coming back on Sunday, so we hopeful we see you guys join us on Sunday to get more insight about this business.
Yeah.
So
And guess what you're doing? You're gonna be seeing more of us. Yeah.
Yes, right.
Every week
Yes.
you'll be seeing more of us. Now we're out there for you guys.
Right.
So guys, bring it on. We're here for you.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you guys have any question, you can drop it in our comment, any one of us page. Just send it to us and we will bring it up on the live to answer your question. So don't be afraid, don't hesitate. Just reach out. That's why we're here, to help guide you along the way. Smooth journey.
And this business is global. We are Marylanders, but people are from all over the world are doing this business. So Maryland, DC, Virginia, all of the other states and all of the other countries in this world join us.
Yep. So any other words, in the lady? Last words or?
Last words for me is fear is one of the things that grips us and it stops you from moving forward. You see, if you can break through the fear, you can see what's inside. But when fear grips you, it prevents you from even looking in to see what's inside. How do you know what's inside if you don't even look in to see what's inside? That's what fear does. And so my word to you is, don't allow the fear to grip you and hold you back from what you say. What if it doesn't work? But what if it does work? And the only way to find out is to just look in, because when you look in, you might just like what you see. That's the truth of the matter. So we hope to see you on the other side. Come on, let's take this journey together.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.